Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here of businesswithtrading.com, doing a trading strategy recap for the 30th of March, Monday, and today was a very fun day. It was one of those days, similar to going to your favorite amusement park, getting on your favorite roller coaster and just going all day long. It was just an awesome day. And it all started with being patient and having some good analysis. We had a nice gap up here, very nice. Price chopped around a little bit, and then it just started working higher and basically went sideways for the rest of the day, but it did set up into some pretty decent trades. Today we had 6 trades and ended up pulling 24 3/4 points out of the market. So we had a fantastic day. Definitely congratulations to everybody who was in the room today. It was just a phenomenal day. And looking at the month, what we did, we almost made what we've made so far in the month, which is pretty amazing. So it's really given us a good March, actually, or a decent March. But let's get into what we actually did today, and then we'll talk more about what we did and why we did it. Okay, so first of all, price opens, it starts to move up, and we actually got a nice sell right here. Price did come down a little bit. We did flip it into a long, and the long actually worked out. And it worked out really well. It looked to me like we would get, maybe 4 or 5 points off of it, and then it actually just turned into a really great trade. So we ended up taking profit right up here, actually. So it was a 10-point trade, this one long right here. And then we watched price a little bit. It did come down. We did turn it into a long right here. Took a few ticks of heat. And then price finally started to move up, allowed us to get out, and then price came back down. It did give us a nice entry right here, actually. So we got a very nice entry. Almost didn't get. I thought almost we didn't get filled. Is what I was thinking. Price did come down and fill us, actually, and then it chopped around a little bit. It did come higher, allowing us to be able to take profit on the trade, and then it did pop lower again, and it did fill us right up here. We did take a little bit of heat on it, but it is what it is. It is rare that you actually get into a trade and you don't take any heat at all. Heat is what I mean is risk. So we got in the trade right here at 1/2, and price came down to 0.5, or you could say 2070 1/2 was our entry. 2070 half is where price came down to. So that's a point of heat or a point of risk. However you want to look at it. From there, price did pop up, allow us to take some profit on that. It came back down, allowed us to get in again, and then it popped even higher this time, allowing us to take profit. And then it came down, started to chop, and in this area we just went ahead and closed the room right over here. Actually, there's no reason to stay around. It's pretty much moving sideways here. It had an opportunity to break up here, no. Had an opportunity to break up here, no. In that view, it's starting to get uglier. It is what it is. So we went ahead and closed the room over here. And it's always a good thing when you can close early, because when you close the room early, it means there's a reason. Usually that reason is because it's hard to see another trade coming. The majority of the times when we close the room early, it was a good decision because there's just nothing going on. Have there been times when we close the room early and the market just takes off? Yes. You kind of have to live with that. You know, but I'd say 90% of the time we close the room early, it doesn't do anything. And it hasn't been doing anything before that, which means it probably won't do anything after that. And just looking at the market afterwards. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay. So this is basically 12 o'clock here. Okay, this is when our room ends. We closed right here around 11:22. So it really did nothing up until that. And then price started to move higher from there. So that was pretty interesting. But we only trade till 12 o'clock. We're done. It is what it is. And being able to pull, 24 and 3/4 points out, there's really no reason to really stick around. We had some option plays that were making a little bit of money. We jumped into a swing trade in coffee last night, made a little bit of money in that. And that's the way I look at it. There's no reason to try to do more than you've already done. 6 trades, that's a lot for us. That's a lot. Typically we do about 2 to 3 trades a day. But when things are working out, when the market's just doing what you think it's doing, which isn't that often, it's good to just make trades. See what happens, see what plays out. And it's a lot of fun. And it's important on a day like this that you don't let it get in your head. Saying, oh, I'm so great. Look at what I did. I did this. Blah, blah, blah. That's usually a sign that you're going to lose it all tomorrow. So that's why I try to stay humble all the time. I don't get too excited when I make money. I don't get too excited when I lose money. Because there's really no reason to. I see videos all the time, people like all hyped up like they've taken 20 cups of coffee and they're just crazy and like, look, I made $100 and something thousand and blah 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 and look at me, look at me. And I look at that as bullshit. As a society, we gravitate towards those that are flamboyant and saying that they're making a lot of money and really, really into themselves. And for me personally, I don't really care. I do what I do. I have a lot of fun doing it. But to me, it's not what I am. Yeah, I'm a really good trader, and that's what I do for a living. But I don't trade because I want to trade all day long. I want to go out and live life. I want to have fun. I want to have really fun experiences. I don't have to worry about money. Like, oh, I want to go do this, but shit, I don't have any money. What do I do? And that's what trading really provides. Trading provides money to live your lifestyle. It's not something that I don't tell everybody that I'm a trader when I meet them. What do? I don't tell them I'm a trader because I know most people are going to ask me asinine questions, and I'm going to be like, what the hell? I don't want to explain that shit. But I know that I do it, and that's really the difference between a professional and an amateur. A professional doesn't really care what job title you give them. If you call them a trader or whatever you call them, they don't really care because it doesn't matter. They're not trading to impress other people. A lot of your amateur traders, that's what they do. They try to impress other people by telling them that they're a trader. I trade on Wall Street. I do this with stocks or futures or whatever. And I don't really know how I got into this topic, but I've been talking to a lot of people about this lately, so why not? you know, and that's what I try. I try to do. I try to, because I'm a model for people. They're gonna look at me, and I'm not trying to say that I'm great, that I'm wonderful, or anything like that. You know, but the members of the room, this trading group, the courses, the coaching clients that I have, they're all going to look to me for guidance. Does this guy know what he's talking about? Does he know what he's doing? How is his demeanor, his psychology? How does he handle losses? How does he handle wins? And stuff like that. And trading is one of those businesses where you become a better person as you become a better trader. I believe that 100%. Because in being a really good trader, you have to have mastered your psychology. You have to know yourself. How do you do this? How do you do that? And and stuff like that. So I'm gonna end the conversation there, but hopefully you got something good about what I was talking about. If you really enjoy the video, please like and share it. Comment. How do you handle psychology? How do you handle successful and unsuccessful trades? You can comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So with that, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you back here tomorrow in the markets. Thank you.